I still remember the very first Lexus IS from the late 90s. The car kinda looked like a mix between a BMW 3 Series and a modified Honda Civic. It's fair to say that the first Lexus IS was a success for Lexus. It also proved that the carmaker knew how to build a capable rear-wheel drive sports sedan. If there's an unwritten rule in the luxury car space, is if you can build a sports sedan that's as capable as a BMW 3 Series, then you've made it. And throughout the years, the Lexus IS continued to be an interesting and rather good rear-wheel drive, or in some cases all-wheel drive, compact sports sedan. All generations of the Lexus IS were good cars, except the competition followed along. We had then Alfa Romeo that came out with the Giulia, then Genesis with the G70, that's a really good one by the way, and now we even have Cadillac, which has not one but two rear-driven sports sedans, the CT4 and the CT5. So what does Lexus do for its latest generation Lexus IS? Well, it plays safe. Instead of completely redoing the car and putting it on a brand new platform, it basically improves what was already, in my opinion, a frankly superb rear-wheel drive sedan. I'm currently sitting in the 2021 Lexus IS350 F Sport. Yeah, that's a pretty long name. What you need to know is that this is an all-new Lexus IS, but not exactly all new, because it's mostly a massive refresh versus the last generation model, which in my opinion was a pretty cool sports sedan. So you basically, in Canada, you have three models to choose from. The base cars are an IS300 rear-wheel drive, powered by a turbocharged four-cylinder engine, a 2-liter engine, good for 241 horsepower. Then you go up the lineup to the IS300 all-wheel drive, which comes with the same naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6, good for 260 horsepower. And the last one, the kingpin of the lineup, which is the one I'm in right now, the IS350 F Sport. In Canada, it comes only with all-wheel drive, and that 3.5-liter V6 was pumped up to 311 horsepower. Now, please bear with me in this video because I don't have a full camera crew with me. I'm alone. This is a product launch that they're doing amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, and I'm currently sitting in a pre-production model. So Lexus IS, the idea behind this vehicle was to offer consumers an alternative to the German sports sedans, and they did a pretty good job with that car. Now, before I go into the driving experience, I just want to talk about the interior. You're noticing these red seats. This is part of the F Sport package, which comes by default with the IS350. The cabin is somewhat similar to the last generation car. You have the same center console, the same stupid infotainment system. This thing is just awful with the trackpad. Lexus, come on, just get rid of that thing. However, the good news is that it is touch now. So it's touch operated, which was not the case for the last generation car. In terms of the rest of the instrumentation, one of the IS's best qualities is the comfort, the seating position, and overall ergonomics, especially here in the front with the gauge pod. Now you have this really cool movable gauge pod that remains so cool. Now I have removed traction control. Now the thing I found very frustrating with all Lexus and Toyota vehicles, even if it's removed, I keep getting a warning in the dashboard telling me it's off. I know it's off. I'm the one who pressed the button. Put it in manual mode. I got paddle shifters right here. By the way, this is the same 6-speed automatic transmission as before. What Lexus did do, which I find really cool, is they installed the same air intake amplifier as in the RCF, which means that when it passes about 4,500 RPM, this thing starts to growl. So I'm going to make you listen to it. Let's go. Hear it? Oh, okay, yeah, this is good. The tach is orange now. Oh my God. Nice. Is it going to hit the rev limiter? Yes, it does. So it doesn't shift for me. Listen, oh yeah, this is good. Right off the bat though, I have to say I'm very disappointed with the steering wheel. I don't know what they did with the last car had a perfect steering. Look at this. I'm fiddling with it and the car is going in a straight line. That's the kind of off-center play that you have. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they ruined the steering that way, because the last IS was fantastic. Now, the V6 engine in this car is tried and proven. It's been fitted to pretty much every Toyota and Lexus vehicle. I mean, it's been on the market for over a century now. No, I'm kidding, but it's been on the market for a very long time. So you know you're getting something that won't break and that will last very long. Okay, so I finally have a curvy bit of road. I'll be able to give this thing a try, use the paddle shifters. Okay, when I pull the paddle, you have enough time to go hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. But it's better than before. It feels like it's built like a rock. However, this is an old generation platform that was revamped and modified, and the way it handles is a bit old, but in a good way too. Like it reminds me of old BMWs. It cuddles you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. Sound insulation is great. Build quality is just unbelievable. Good package, Lexus. No launch control, but I think this will do. Okay, here we go. All right, off. I'm in automatic mode, and it's okay. This thing will throw it all the way to red line, even in automatic. All right, that steering wheel is awful. I'm sorry. This is not good, Lexus. What happened? It is kind of icy and wet, so I do have to kind of let off a bit. I don't want to end up in the ditch. Okay, I'm gonna go manual mode. Oh yes. Just love to hear that thing sing. You could listen to that thing sing all day long, and that's really this car's best quality. Now, honestly, it feels a bit like the last car, and it is fun to drive, but it's not as focused as its German competitors, unfortunately. So for 2021, I personally find this car absolutely beautiful. They've really softened up the whole Predator face, which was very controversial when it came out. The car has a wider stance, it's low, it looks of good quality, and it is. However, left perplexed. It's missing something. It's missing, I don't know, what the Genesis G70 has to offer. Why can I get heads-up display and wireless phone charging in a Toyota, but not in a Lexus? Perhaps more importantly is that as much as I respect the idea of a naturally aspirated V6, and trust me, this one sounds amazing, it just feels underpowered. This new Lexus IS is a good-looking car, but unfortunately, Lexus, I'm sorry, but you're outgunned by your new competition. In a world where Kias make almost 400 horsepower, 311 for the high-end model is simply not enough. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and please, if you're watching this and you enjoyed it and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. The more subscribers I have, the more cool cars I can drive and the more videos I can make for you guys. Wow, great engine, great engine.